The 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, hits 103.9 FM in Accra, on Love 99.5 FM in Kumasi, and myjoyonline.com. Also live in all 16 regions on X Spaces and Facebook. Coming up, the NPP in Wale Wale will still have to wait for the National Council of the party to decide on the outcome of their parliamentary primaries after chaos erupted when ballot papers were snatched during sorting yesterday.
Whether they will ask us to continue to do another elections, that one will come from it is NPP's election. This is an internal party decision.
Also, Bono chiefs issue a 1-month ultimatum for the government to stop the destructive Galamsey activities, warning that if no action is taken, they will rise up and reclaim their land.
But stop after some time.
And in business,
Bank of Ghana rules out reviewing cash reserve requirement for banks as some financial institutions move to place fresh charges on foreign currency accounts. We've got details on the Joy Business Report.
And later, the clash of presidents over Free Senior High School. President Kufuor and the GBA president lock horns over whether students from well-to-do backgrounds should pay their fees and not benefit from the free SHS program.
Students from comfortable backgrounds must pay fees at the senior high school level.
People who can afford to pay fees should send them to fee-paying private schools.
These and more with me shortly. My name is Maxwell Agbaba. Let's settle for the details, and we start with the election headquarters.
Election Headquarters is brought to you by Petrosol Platinum Energy, Energizing Dreams, the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants CIMA, and the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants AICPA, together as the Association of International Certified Professional Accountants, German Ozone Medical Center, Alternative Therapy, Dental, Wellness and Beauty, Chopbox Technologies, a convenient service, and Youth Bridge Foundation, bridging the gap for positive youth development.
The new patriotic party NPP in Wale Wale has still not been able to elect a parliamentary candidate after 2 rounds of voting. The most recent voting held yesterday was disrupted by a ballot snatching incident resulting in chaos and truncating the process. The ballots were taken to the Wale Wale police station for counting, but these could not be completed. The party in the constituency will now have to wait for the National Council of the party to make a decision regarding the outcome of the parliamentary primaries between incumbent MP Haji Alari Bazurawa Abudu and Special Advisor to the Vice President Tia Abdul Kabir Mahama. Yes, Director of EC for the Northeast Region, Gabriel Menu, updating the media on why the process could not be completed.
After the sorting, we saw that some of the ballot papers are badly determined in such a way that you cannot determine it for candidate A nor candidate B. As you cannot, some of the ballot papers are damaged, and for that matter, you cannot determine. You see that we have to stop there for the party to take their decision on that. Whether they will ask us to continue to do another elections, that one will come from it is NPP's election. This is an internal party decision. So we couldn't determine the winner today.
You're the EC Director in the Northeast Region, Gabriel Menu, Chairman of the Election Committee of the New Patriotic Party for the Wale Wale Constituency Parliamentary Primary Rerun. Masawudu Oxman says the National Executive Council would have to take a decision on the way forward.
This is a matter that has been concluded by the EC of annulling the election of not completed. But as a party, we are going to set every matter to the National Party so that, inshallah, the National Council of the party, which is the second highest body of decision making, they will decide on Wale Wale matter.
You heard Masawudu Oxman. Still on politics, the New Patriotic Party has declined any invitation to support the National Democratic Congress NDC's call for a forensic audit of the voters' register. The NDC, after filing nominations for John Dramani Mahama yesterday, declared a nationwide strike against the EC if the commission refuses to heed to their call. James Aveji has summary of the day one of the filing exercise.
On the first day of filing of nominations, 8 candidates, including the MPP's Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the NDC's John Dramani Mahama, as well as other independent candidates, including Kofi Akpalu, Nana Kwame Bediako, Cheddar, and others, have filed nominations.
Those of you who have been asking us, if they don't comply, what would you do? This is your answer. On the 17th of this month, the NDC is embarking on a massive nationwide demonstration in all 16 regional capitals. Descend on the Electoral Commission offices, and we in Accra will descend to the headquarters.
But what is the position of the NPP on the call of the NDC? Here is former Director of Elections for the NPP, Peter McMenu.
Playing a chase-up game on us because we left this in 2015. When they said, oh, NPP is talking nonsense, NPP is talking rubbish.
James Aveji reporting for Joy News.
And filing of nominations resume on Wednesday. Away from the election headquarters, the president of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs, Osajifo Osiadeyo Ejiman Bedu II, has issued a stern one-month ultimatum for the government to halt galamsey activities in the country. He warned that failure by the government to act will force the chiefs to rise up and reclaim their land. He served the notice during NDC flag bearer John Mahama's campaign tour.
Yeah, my bunny ought to see and also me, Bia galamsey, Alpha Sabi Mraso Quanso, and just assist to me to a good end. Benfa police for, then grab Benfa Soja for you, Ban stop over Yura. After some time, Nana Massasini, young Casa, Bachi, go near from Mato Bio, young Casa, you better a betray idea.
Well, meanwhile, the University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, has also called for an immediate ban on gold prospecting in rivers, forests, and other sensitive areas. In a statement dated September 9, 2024, signed by 9 UTAG presidents, the association demanded a total ban on galamsey. The Ghana Bar Association has also delivered a damning verdict on the illegal mining crisis, declaring that things are only getting worse. The GBA believes the government is failing to make any real progress and have condemned the politicization of the issue, describing it as irresponsible, shocking, and regrettable. Yes, President of the GBA, Yawa Champon Boafo, addressing the 2024 Ghana Bar Association annual conference in Kumasi.
The anecdotal evidence that galamsey is controlled by powerful interests in Ghana cannot be ignored. The state must be honest and deal with the real powers behind this menace. We cannot deal with galamsey by organizing public fora and making noise on our airwaves. We will be playing the ostrich without future if we pretend as we are now.
You are the GBA President, Yawa Champon Boafo. NDC flag bearer John Mahama says the fight to eliminate illegal mining or galamsey will not be easy and requires strong political will. Speaking to religious leaders in the Bono region, he noted that the country must be ready to sacrifice in other areas to win this fight. He added that if elected, the NDC will audit all mining concessions.
The risks are worth the effort. The first thing is to make sure say forest reserves mining of forest reserves Forestry Commission 37 forest reserves have been entered into and destroyed. And the first thing is to get them out. Have to involve our traditional rulers. We're going to audit all the concessions.
You had NDC flag bearer John Mahama. The president of the Ghana Bar Association has drawn the criticism of President Akufo-Addo over his remarks on the blanket-free senior high school program. The association's president, Yawa Champon Boafo, argues that it is unjustifiable for students from affluent homes or those who attended expensive private junior high schools to benefit from free SHS. He contends that these students should pay fees at the SHS level.
We can help the poor without necessarily benefiting the rich. The free SHS program must be means tested using the data compiled by the National Identification Authority so that rich parents do not suddenly transform to become peasant farmers. Students from comfortable backgrounds who attended expensive basic schools must pay fees at the senior high school level so that resources are free to fully cater for the poor and vulnerable.
Well, but President Akufo-Addo will have none of that. He says students who can afford to pay their fees should go to private schools instead.
Let me express before I sit down my difference with the president of the bar on one critical issue. People who can afford to pay fees for the education of their wards should send them to fee-paying private schools. The full impact of this dramatic development will be felt in due course and will far outweigh the small number of privileged parents who can afford to pay for the education.
You heard President Akufo-Addo, and that's how we end the news at 6 on Joe 99.7 FM. My name is Maxwell Agbagba. The Super Morning Show continues.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Ugomi, at what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I'll go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mindset be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go.
Joe Pana. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Hey, we see you specking your car, taking that trip, chilling on the beach. Charlie, now we want to see this become your story. Simply use your ABSA card 10 times or more and you'll be entered into a monthly draw where you stand a chance to be among 5 lucky winners to take home 40,000 Ghana cedis. The more you use your card, the more entries you'll receive. Earn an extra entry by using the ABSA app or internet banking 5 times or more. No ABSA card? Don't worry. Visit the nearest branch for an ABSA account or card today and make winning part of your story. Promotion is between 1st July and 31st October. This promotion is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Your story matters. ABSA.
The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah.
Doctors.
Nurses.
Barbers.
Drivers.
Bouncers.
Friends.
Teachers.
Bankers.
You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
East, west, north, south. You
could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Accra to Paga.
Let's go.
The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah.
Doctors.
Nurses.
Barbers.
Drivers.
Bouncers.
Friends.
Teachers.
Bankers.
Star 712 hash.
You could be the luckiest.
Choboy! We have a new leader in town. Obiarenti. Amanfo. Madam was Sibebre. When him say my baby, maybe mamu more charcoal for whiter teeth. More charcoal. Not only that, maybe mamu lemon. More lemon. Zinc for fresher breath. More zinc. And fluoride for stronger teeth.
Introducing the new President Charcoal packed with more power with a combination of charcoal and lemon for naturally whiter teeth. Grab yours now. This advert is FDA approved.
Oh my goodness! Do It Best is offering customers the opportunity to purchase top quality sanitary ware, taps and bathroom accessories at up to a whopping 40% discount. Wow. This is the opportunity to purchase some of the world's best brands such as Sanitana and CFL from Portugal, Kohler, Delta Faucets and Mansfield from America. Also available are top quality paints from Sherwin-Williams and Colatech. All these and many more are on sale for up to 40% discount at Do It Best. This offer is available while stocks last. Hurry! Visit Do It Best on Spinkters Road or call 0243-359-289, 0243-359-289 for details. Terms and conditions apply. Do It Best, making the best even better.
Please, do you still refill cylinders here?
Oh yes, and there are a lot of benefits when you refill gas cylinders here. Not only do we get to run safety checks on your cylinder before refill, but you get to buy any amount of gas per your pocket. And you even get to see for yourself how much is really being put into the cylinder, so you're not cheated.
Master, this one there, Philly Gadochi. I know say you no invite me, but I go talk some. If you know be these LPG stations, like how we taxi drivers go fill our tanks.
But do these LPG stations have permit to still operate?
Of course. LPG stations are safer now than ever. We've always been licensed and fully regulated by National Petroleum Authority with total support from Ghana Fire Service, Ghana Standards Authority, Factory Inspectorate, as well as the EPA. So don't worry, crowd.
Oh, I hear say these LPG stations it be for indigenous Ghanaians. It be true?
Of course. LPG refilling is the only industry in Ghana that is now 100% owned by Ghanaians. By refilling your cylinders at the gas station, you are promoting indigenous businesses.
The money, you go stay here, no.
Oh yes. Protect local businesses by refilling your gas cylinders at LPG stations nationwide.
We know we shall win, and we know we'll survive. Shall wash away all tears.
Right, so welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And the 6 a.m. news brought to us by Absa Bank Ghana Limited. Your story matters. And Total Energies Total, we go the extra mile for you. Coming up is the Joy Business Report brought to us by Yak Deco, crafting comfort, designing dream. Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. And Omni Basic Bank at your service. Daryl, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm great. We're still on it, right?
Yes, we're still on it. And, we've had some pastors. We've had UTAG. It will be important to hear from the Council of State.
Mm-hmm.
We've had some chiefs. It will be important to hear from the National House of Chiefs, because the chiefs are the custodians of our land. So it will be very, very important to hear from them. The National House of Chiefs should be telling us what their position is.
It's critical because a lot depends on them as well.
Yeah, and you see, for instance, if they tell government, nope, enough, we can't accept this, government would actually listen. In a country where I know the president respects chiefs, it's very, very important. But you see, this is why it's important we deal with this menace. Listen to something.
Takes over 200 years for the rocks to break down to form 1 centimeter of soil. And it takes over 3,000 years before the degraded land can support any form of meaningful agriculture. So the destructions today will pay the price for the next 3,000 years if we destroy the land. If we stop mining in a river, within 5 years, if we stop, the river can recover sufficiently well. Fishes will come back, the flora and fauna around the rivers will recover. So 5 years, I would say, for water body. Although the mercury will stay in a very, very long time. When we destroy the soil, then we're talking of 3,000 years. Forests will take over 50 years for the forest to recover or more. So the issue is serious. That's why we need to fix the problem now.
Just think about that. 3,000 years.
3,000.
Yeah, where would you be? You would have been forgotten, unless maybe you are Plateau. You would have been forgotten. But, do you want to destroy this earth for the next generations to come?
Next generation, yeah.
Our forefathers didn't do that to us. And look, there's something he says. The fact that all of us will say, oh, me, I don't care. I can buy, water and everything. Do you know the food you eat, where it comes from?
Mm-hmm.
The food that you eat, you go to a restaurant. Do you know where they got the food from? So it actually affects all of us. And we cannot pretend that we don't care. But the good thing is that this morning we're going to be launching an initiative. Okay. And that initiative would help deal with this menace. And so stay with us here on the Super Morning Show, because that will be a game changer.
Yeah.
We're launching an initiative, and I tell you what, you will love it.
Can't wait.
Yes, so let's get into the Joy Business Reports then, with Darryl Kwao and the team.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up, Bank of Ghana rules out reviewing cash reserve requirement for banks as some financial institutions move to place fresh charges on foreign currency accounts. Also coming up, Cocoa Board optimistic of achieving target for next crop season as government opens market today in the Ashanti region. Plus, government must be prepared to clear about $250 million debt of the Tema Oil Refinery to make it attractive for private investors to turn around the firm. We've got details coming up. Thanks for being with us. My name is Daryl Kwao. Hello to our friends listening from Kofodia Likely on KTU Radio. First up, Bank of Ghana has ruled out an immediate review of the cash reserve requirement for commercial banks. The push for a change in the monetary measure follows decision by some banks to reintroduce charges on foreign currency accounts. Here's more in the following report.
The Bank of Ghana argues that the increase in the cash reserve requirement should be seen as a measure to correct a challenge in the financial space and the economy. This should help in stabilizing the Ghana cedi as well as check inflation, which had been on the increase since last year. Therefore, the central bank maintains that it might not be prudent to reverse the increase in the cash reserve requirement for commercial banks. The regulator has again told Joy Business that the action has helped in controlling inflation and the cedi's recent stability against the dollar. It has, however, argued that it is still monitoring developments on the market in terms of the next line of action. The central bank earlier this year adjusted the cash reserve requirement, a move that increased the amount of cedi cover that commercial banks have to provide for every foreign currency that they are holding. This has increased the cost of keeping these accounts. The development has also forced some of the commercial banks to charge depositors as much as $30 for operating these accounts as maintenance fee every month.
That was a Business Desk report. Now, Cocoa Board is hopeful of achieving its production target of 650,000 metric tons in the 2024-2025 crop season, which will be launched later today in the Ashanti region. Cocoa Board says it reviewed its production target down by 19.8% due to the drought experienced this year. Now, speaking at a press conference, Chief Executive Joseph Addo said Ghana is collaborating with Ivory Coast to announce a farm gate price simultaneously to discourage smuggling of the beans across the borders.
Be able to announce the price around the same time, and then also before announcement, we have to harmonize our price differentials to ensure that there is no huge gap. When I say gap here is about official gap in the official pricing of cocoa. So if you've watched the announcement of price in cocoa for Ghana doesn't go way far from what is announced in Côte d'Ivoire. We try to bridge the differential between Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire. Whatever difference that you see being huge are not the official, prices. These are coming from the black market. And often it's not even Côte d'Ivoire. It may be from Guinea-Bissau.
Chief Executive of Cocoa Board Joseph Addo on the commodity market this morning. Cocoa went up by more than $300. It's going for $7,475 a ton. Gold went down marginally. It's going for $2,504 an ounce. Crude oil still selling around $71 a barrel. And speak of crude oil, the total production of crude oil in 2022 is pegged at 55 million barrels. This was after the Ghana Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative report carried out an audit of production volumes as captured in its 2021-2022 report. James Ishen has the rest of the story.